We may be 2 minutes early, but it's always good to come on early and chat with you guys. So, just over 10 minutes. Let's go, people are saying already. So, hello, everybody. I'm hoping we're going to get a few people on today on the Dinomania live YouTube channel. I'm just waiting for people to join. And we're going to see if everything is a-okay before we start. We start dead on 5 o'clock for all those who are watching, which is about 2 minutes here in the UK. 2 minutes time. Let's go.
I'm Olivia Atwood, and
hello,
I'm
Olivia.
Here with the
I'm just making sure it's coming on. This is going to be a fun live, and hopefully everyone... Oh, look at that! How cool is that? Hi, Nate NASA, is it? NASA. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. Hello, how are you doing? We are hopefully all coming through live. And hi, Chris. This is Elijah. I'm so excited. Hey, Eli, how you doing? Eli Avenger, good name. Hey, from Alfie, Bradley Carter. Hey, Alfie, how are you doing? So once I get all of the heys and highs out of the way. Hi, Dino Gator. Gato, Dino Cat. I like your names, guys. These are pretty cool. For all those who are watching, welcome to this episode of our live stream at Dinomania on YouTube. And we're going to have an amazing time. Hey, Lily and Daisy, how are you doing? Silver Kid is back. Hey, it's me who got the Ankylosaurus right. Hey, how you doing? So, everyone, it's about time. Have you seen the best preserved dinosaur fossil? Do you know what? We're going to do some questions, and we're going to do lots of Q&As later on. But let's get everything up and running, because today, boys and girls, we are live streaming on Dinomania on YouTube. The only verified Dinomania available on YouTube and on TikTok. Almost forgot to unmute myself. Don't worry, this is still learning. So, we are the only Dinomania verified channel here on YouTube and on TikTok with 2.5 million followers combined. So, hello to everyone who is joining us on the live today. And just for everyone to know, my name is Ranger Chris. I am the head dinosaur ranger. Hey, Ranger Andy, how you doing? I am the head dinosaur ranger here at Dinomania. Ranger Andy, the one who's commenting just now, he's one of our rangers as well. So hello, Ranger Andy. And of course, it's lots of fun working for Dinomania. So everyone, what are we going to be doing today? Remember Park CP School? Of course we remember. Of course we remember. It was lots of fun. I remember that school. It was a lot of fun. And hey, Ranger Andy saying, today's episode is all about the Spinosaurus. That's right, the Spinosaurus, otherwise known as the spine lizard. Hello, Alexandria. Thanks for joining us. The Spinosaurus, okay, is probably one of my favorite dinosaurs. Oh, we're talking of Jurassic Park Spinosaurus there. We're going to talk a little bit about the two variations, okay? But, of course, the Spinosaurus is actually a late Cretaceous dinosaur, okay? But let me see if you guys know roughly what sort of part of the world, as we know it now, what part of the world was the Spinosaurus from? Come on. Let's see. Does anyone here know what part of the world the Spinosaurus was found? Looking at it today, okay, I know the late Cretaceous, say that it wasn't too much different to what the map looks like today, but what part of the world was this huge carnivorous dinosaur from? And then I'm going to help you out. Is really the Spino is win. Oh, Silver Kid is saying Africa. Okay, that's pretty good. Africa. Do any other takers on this? What part of the world was the Spinosaurus from? The world as we know it now, of course. Let me show you. Okay, it's going to come up right now. This is Africa, as you can see it. Okay, so Africa's a huge continent. And of course, can you see where we've highlighted there in the green? That's kind of where you would have found the Spinosaurus, okay? In North Africa, you've got Egypt and Morocco, and the Spinosaurus would have been from this sort of area, okay? Now, would it have been sort of desert-like it is today? Africa, waka, 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 hey, hey, I like that. It's time for Africa. You're right. But Africa is kind of, and the name, the Spinosaurus, okay, it means the spine lizard. But the full name of the Spinosaurus is the Spinosaurus aegypticus. And that's because it was found near Egypt, where Africa, sort of top right-hand side of Africa there. So it's very, very cool. Of course, the Spinosaurus did have ties with the Jurassic Park film. In Jurassic Park 3, the Spinosaurus was there. Let me see if this is there. We are. Look at that. Now, this is kind of what Jurassic Park depicted the Spinosaurus to be like. Okay, crocodilian-like mouth, a theropod that walked on its two back legs, typical of most theropods, actually. Okay, let me move that over a little bit there so I can show you. And the Spinosaurus had the huge sail on its back, or the spine. The Spino, yes, the ones that swim. You're right, Dino, Gato, well done. Because we'll talk about their aquatic life very soon. But as you can see here, the Spinosaurus, when this was sort of brought out for Jurassic Park 3, okay, which did fight with the T-Rex, which is a little bit wrong, but it depicts it walk on two legs, okay, relatively small arms at the front there, okay, a standardized tail from most theropod dinosaurs, but they have got that huge crocodilian-like mouth. Hey, hi, Mia saying hi again. Hello, everyone. Hey, Lucy's on. Hello, how you doing? Nice to see you, Lucy. So we're just talking about the Jurassic Park version of the Spinosaurus. Okay, now as you can see, it is a little bit outdated now, and the new version of Spinosaurus actually looks a little bit like this. So it's covering me, I don't mind at all, but you can see the tail at the back is a lot more crocodilian-like. In fact, there's proof for this now after finding many more tails. And the sail on its back's a little bit longer, a bit further down the back. What is the most dangerous dinosaur? Well, do you know what? Spinosaurus was pretty dangerous. The front arms, even though they're depicted there holding back, they're a lot bigger, a bit longer, which means that Spinosaurus could well have walked on all fours. Okay, the crocodilian head. So that is kind of how they've depicted the Spinosaurus. Okay, Spino is awesome, so unique. You're right. It is a very unique dinosaur. One of its traits, of course, is that the Spinosaurus could swim. Now, this is a very cool skeleton of a Spinosaurus I'm going to show you now. This skeleton kind of is in the swim pose. Can you see that? So this is the skeleton. You can see the crocodilian head. I'll say crocodilian a lot because this is pretty cool. We love crocodilians. Wow, that looks so weird. Eli, you're right. The Jurassic Park Spino was illegally bred, probably. I like these comments, guys. Keep them coming. But you can see how the arms and legs are splayed underneath. Longer than first depicted. You can see the tail a lot deeper. And those spines, okay? The spine's super important. Does anyone know what the spine is for? Come on. Watch my cup now, because I'm on green screen. Look at that. How cool is that? I was enjoying that earlier. What is the spine for? So the big spine on its back, or the sail, as we kind of call it in paleontology. What was the sail for? Does anyone know? If you know, comment. There's a little bit of a delay. While you lot are commenting on that, I'm going to remind everyone, please like and share this video. If you enjoy all of our videos, make sure you hit the like, the share button, subscribe to us, all of the usual jazz. Makes me feel happy, and it keeps our community growing. So please do it. Thank you. I'm good at that, aren't I? Okay, I'm looking through the comments. We're going to answer some of your questions. Muted. We can't hear you now. Sorry, Lucy. I keep forgetting when I do a video, I unmute myself. But I'm going through the answers. A lot of people are saying for swimming. Ronnie's relaxing in your garden. You're not wrong there, Ranger Andy. Hey, King Serpent, nice to see you. Okay, I'm looking. Some people saying for heat regulation as well, for cooling itself. These are all actually good. Think of the swimming fact, for instance. We know the Spinosaurus loved swimming. We like this. Look at that. The Spinosaurus could swim. This is proven now after finding gut contents from the Spinosaurus. We know that they ate sawfish, actually found their sort of saw spines inside the stomach. Okay, so we do know that they definitely loved snacking on fish. Cooling, I knew what you mean, Lucy. I did get that. Yeah, they would use it for cooling. So heat regulation. Imagine having this huge sail that you could sort of use a bit like a solar panel. Okay, so the solar panel could be used to heat it up. It could pump blood, I suppose, close to the surface to release some heat. But yeah, heat regulation and, of course, making itself look big. It's a cool fact that if you look big, you're kind of left alone. Yeah, so that is one of the reasons the Spinosaurus did have that huge sail. Now, do you know what we're going to do now? We're going to talk about teeth. Spinosaurus had very, very cool teeth. In fact, they were so cool. I've got a little video I'm going to put on now. This video is one of the teeth that we have. And we've got a very large Spinosaurus tooth. And this is a little video showing you ours. It's very big. Check this out. Oh, whoa, look, we got a new fossil, and look what it is. It's only a Spinosaurus tooth. These are pretty common, but this one is huge. Let's get it out. Boom, there it is. Look at that. Look at the size on that. Real Spinosaurus tooth from Morocco. How cool is this? Any of you guys got a tooth like this? There we go. I'm actually going to unmute myself this time, all right? I'm unmute myself this time. I'm learning. I am learning. This is brand new software. I hope you like it, guys. We kind of here at Dinomania sort of working hard. The Spino tooth, what a beauty. You're not wrong there. Now, there's a very cool fact about Spinosaurus teeth. Okay, Spinosaurus have very conical, sort of straight teeth, perfectly designed for catching its favorite food. Of course, we all know the Spinosaurus's favorite food is fish. So these were perfect spear-like teeth for catching fish. But did you know, here's a very mind-blowing fact about the Spinosaurus teeth. Did you know that they actually went through a brand new set of teeth every 60 days? 60 days, that's every 2 months, the Spinosaurus would have a brand new set of teeth. I think that's pretty cool, and I think it needs an air horn for that one. That's pretty cool. But they had these teeth that they would, well, I'm not sure if everyone knows this, but dinosaurs tended, yeah, that is a true fact. Dinosaurs tend to, all the species, they have unlimited teeth. So unlike us humans who have 2 sets of teeth, okay, they have a new set growing through all of the time. Now, Spinosaurus and Spinosaurs, their teeth would grow through at a bit of a faster rate than others. And that's because lots of these, like crocodiles that are around today, they would use their teeth for spearing fish. These sometimes would snap off, and without teeth, they can't eat. So, evolutionary, which is brilliant, and that's exactly why they survived, they managed to keep growing teeth at a rate of around about, hey, sorry I'm late to the party, don't you worry, King Serpent, better late than never, mate. But yeah, they would literally go through a new set of teeth every 60 days. And this is why we find so many Spinosaurus teeth. Of course, you've got to look in the right places. And as we discussed earlier, we know that the Spinosaurus was from here, North Africa. Okay, so if you look in Morocco and Egypt and places like that, you do find a lot of Spinosaurus teeth. You can actually buy them on eBay for, like, you know, from a range of about £10 all the way up to a couple of £100, depending on the size. So that was a very cool fact about Spinosaurus. Okay, hello everyone who's just joined in. It's lovely to meet you all. Wow, I wish I would regenerate teeth. Lucy, I know. This is why humans, we need to clean our teeth so much. Dinosaurs, they didn't need to. They just made new ones, which is cool. Yeah, it's very cool, actually. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk a little bit about the Spinosaurus family, okay? Because at Dinomania, at Dinomania, we do like talking about other dinosaurs as well on the lives. Now, we were talking about Spinosaurus. We learned lots of interesting facts about how many teeth they go through. Now, one other thing I'm going to show you before we do this, let me just bring up this very cool picture here. Now, this is the Spinosaurus aegypticus. You can see there, it was found by a guy called Ernst Stromer, okay, in 1915. Now, a very cool fact about this is that the Spinosaurus that or the bones that they first found were actually destroyed in World War II. Okay, it was destroyed because they were kept in a museum, I think in Berlin, and the British forces went over with their planes and blew up all of the dinosaur bones. So it wasn't until sort of the late 80s they started learning more and more about Spinosaurus. But the guy who found it was Ernst Stromer, okay? And this picture here shows an amazing representation of it. You can see the long tail, and you can also see that huge spine. This is in the size relative to a person as well, just a standard person. So you can see the spine is about the same size, okay, there, as a human, which is amazing. So this dinosaur, believe it or not, was very, very big. Okay, let me just bring myself back up here. Let me just put that down. So, talking of size, was it bigger than T-Rex? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to share this live. Thank you. Chris, have you ever seen Dippy in London Museum? We have. We've been there. We actually worked underneath him when we done a museum job there. But what did I just ask? What did I just ask? I'm reading the comments. Can someone give me a higher? Hi, Alexandria Tuck. Very cool. There's lots of people commenting today. This is very, very nice. I just remember the Spino killed T-Rex in Jurassic Park 3 by snapping its neck. But the reality, the T-Rex can kill the Spino. I like this. Do you know what? Let's talk a little bit about that. Because T-Rex, let's just say it was real. Now, it wasn't. Because, number one, they lived in different continents. So even though the Spino could swim, it would take a long time to get over to North America, where the T-Rex was from. But, say it did. Okay, just say. And then they met up. And all the timelines were right, and they fought. Who would win? Come on, let me know in the comments who would win. And while we ask who would win, let me put on a little bit of look at that. It's a forest. Just while we're waiting for who would win, because it's important. Who would actually win? Did the meteor kill the dinosaurs? The meteor itself killed quite a lot of them when it hit the planet. But believe it or not, it hit mostly where water is, okay? The T-Rex reptile Scarface Mama is saying the T-Rex would win. If Spinosaurus, I think. Eli's saying Spinosaurus. Okay. See, we got one of each at the minute. This is the thing. Fights are very, if it was a real fight, it's a tough one because it's all relative to how they would have fought. For instance, if the Spino was in the water and it jumped out, grabbed the T-Rex, rolled it like a crocodile and put it under, it could have won. If the T-Rex was sort of walking behind it, struck with this huge bite force, it would have won. So yeah, it's a very hard one to say. But let's talk a little bit about other Spinosaurs. So the Spinosaur family, it's not the biggest of the families of dinosaurs, but there are some others. Spinosaurus was one of them. But does anyone know any other dinosaurs from the Spinosaur family? Does anyone know? We're talking Spinosaurus is the most famous. Lots of people think Spino would win. I like this. But Spinosaurus is the famous one. Okay. And it has good reasons for being one of the famous ones. It is pretty cool. It's one of my favorites, actually, Spinosaurus. But does anyone know any other dinosaurs that lived under the umbrella of the Spinosaur family? Come on, answer in the comments, because I'm going to put up a little slide in a second that's going to show you some of the other ones, okay? And I'm going to show you the size differences and a few other things like that. So, does anyone know? We're not getting many answers on this one, which is fine because it's a hard question. No? Okay, I'll help you out. Here goes. So, here is a very cool sort of depiction of lots of the irritator, reptile, scar, baryonyx. I might have been a bit hesitant there. That's good. There's a little bit of a delay, but you know what? Let's go from the top to the bottom. Number one, the one in black there, is the Spinosaurus, the biggest of the Spinosaur family. In fact, it is one of the biggest carnivorous land creatures of all time. Okay, then number two, can you see number two? That's baryonyx. Again, famous from the movies. And baryonyx, let me just see if I've got a little picture of a baryonyx as well that I can show you. I'm thinking, no, I got Suchomimus. Okay, then you've got Ichthyovenator. Okay, a very cool dinosaur, number three, the green one. Number four, Oxalalia. Okay, it's actually got the spine. Can you see how it's the only other one with the spine? And then you've got Suchomimus and Irritator 5 and 6. They're going down in size, okay? Obviously, number 4 has got the sail on its back. Number 4 looks so similar to Spinosaurus. In fact, it kind of is. But anyway, we won't talk about that. But that's kind of the family of Spinosaurs. Some of the most famous ones as well. So, well done, those who said Irritator, baryonyx. That's pretty good. Well done. And do you want to know a fun fact about Irritator? Okay, this is Suchomimus, so I'm going to pop up now. You can see it's so similar to the Spinosaurus, missing the sail on its back, of course. But apart from that, it's very, very similar. The tail's very straight there as well, and sort of smaller. But it is so similar. But let me get back to that. Perfect. So well done. So Irritator. Irritator is an unusual one because this is a cool story. I hope you like this. We're going to kind of finish on this one now. But the Irritator, actually, it was found, okay, by, I think it was like a shepherd's son or something like that. Now, when they found it, they actually realized that they could sell the skull that they found to a museum. And they realized the bigger the skull, the more money they can get for it. And the more money, okay, means they get more money and they get rich. So they're like, we need to make this bigger. So they basically got a load of car filler. I know, car filler. And they used this car filler to make the fossil bigger, which was a bad idea. The car filler well, I should say it's a bad idea. It was a bad idea for the paleontologists. But for the sun, what was it irritating? Exactly. This is where I'm getting at. They then filled it to make it bigger. They sold it to a museum. Now, I think the museum was a bit stupid, if you ask me. But anyway, the curators at the museum had this huge thing thinking, whoa! And then they realized it was just full of car filler. They had to spend months, if not years, taking the car filler off the original fossil, which is, of course, very irritating. And that's exactly where they got the name Irritator from. I know. Very, very irritating indeed. So, perfect, guys. Do you know what? This has been a fantastic live. It's a little bit unusual for me to be on a green screen and getting all of this stuff put together. But as always, with the lives, we can't do it without you guys, okay? And of course, liking the live, sharing the lives, telling all your friends about it, okay? When you're on, now remember, we don't charge, I don't do any subscription things or nothing like that. We literally do it for free, just for you guys. And we try to do it once a week, okay? So all I ask is you like, you share, you tell your mates, okay? And you hit that little notification bell. So every time that we come on live, you get a little notification. And that way, you will not miss a thing. So, just like always, at the end of these Dinomania lives with me, and remember my name, guys, my name is Ranger Chris, for those who forgot. So hopefully we can do this. This is exactly what we were just getting at. We like coming on lives and we like listening to you guys. So in the comments now, if anyone's got any questions, we like a little bit of a Q&A. It doesn't have to be about Spinosaurus, okay? It can be about any dinosaur now. But if you've got any questions you'd like to know, please put them in the comments now and I'll answer as many as I can. Now, Also, some ideas for other streams. This one was about Spinosaurus. We kind of delved into a few other Spinosaurs. But, hopefully you can do a stream about the Tyrant Lizard King himself and the Tyrannosaurids. Do you know what? Vigilante, Dark, Deku. I like you, mate. You're doing good. You're getting involved, and I can see you know a lot about dinosaurs. And I think T-Rex will be on the cards very soon. As soon as the summertime comes around and the weather gets better, we're going to take these streams outside as well. And we're going to meet some of our big dinosaurs. What dinosaur are we doing next week? I don't know. Silver Kid, make some suggestions. Which one should we do? Phil, thank you, mate. Hopefully it worked a bit. What was the tallest dinosaur? Whoa! Do you know what? Oh, there is one called Giraffatitan. Brachiosaurus. It is a brachiosaur, actually. And Brachiosaurus, we all know the Brachiosaurus. Now, to put in perspective how big this thing was, okay, it was 3 times the height of a giraffe. And a giraffe is 5 to 6 meters. So you're talking 15 to 18 meters. Hello, King the Serpent. How you doing? We would love to learn about Triceratops and the different types of horns on other similar species. Great. So we're talking about the ceratopsians. We could do an episode just on ceratopsians, actually. And there's lots of different types. Ones with different frills. The glitch, don't worry about being late. You have come in towards the end of the session, which is no problem. You can rewatch it after. We've found out loads and loads. Did I come back at the end of the stream? You did, King Serpent, but don't worry. Okay? Rewatch it once it goes live. Not live, once it goes, you know what I mean. And of course, you can see all of the amazing facts about the Spinosaur. What we're asking now is any questions about dinosaurs, or even if you want to put a suggestion in about what we do next week. I never choose until you guys let me know. I'm liking the ceratopsian one. I do like the T-Rex one as well. So, if you guys got any sort of what you want to see, what do you want to see? This is down to you guys. I'm enjoying coming on live, and I'm enjoying lots and lots. We've had 10 likes, and we've had 2 dislikes. I'd like to know why the person disliked it. Maybe let me know. Hope I can donate to you soon. You don't have to donate. Everything we do is free. We never, ever, ever are going to go down the route of asking for subscribers. I'm really, really sorry I'm late. Don't worry, Glitch. Mate, there's no problem. As I said, just rewatch it after. How long would a Spino live for? Now, this is a tough one. When it comes to dinosaurs and their ages, we have to literally cut open the bones. A bit like a tree, they've actually got rings inside the bones. Hard to see by visible eye, but under a microscope you can see them. And this gives away their age. Now, this question I'm not 100% sure about, okay? But I know theropods, like the T-Rex, which is similar in size, if a bit smaller, could live to about 30 years old. So I'm estimating similar. About similar. Could you do a live on the Mosasaurus? Now, Eli, might be a shock to the system, this. Wait for it. And I do not want to sort of, but wait for it. Sorry. It's not a dinosaur. You probably knew that. And we could do an episode on marine reptiles. Like someone actually said plesiosaurs there. We could do it on ichthyosaurs, but it's not a dinosaur. We're gonna stick to dinosaurs for the next maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then we're gonna hit hard with some prehistoric creatures as well. Maybe Chilotherium, saber-tooths like Smilodon. Who knows? But we want a dinosaur for next week. So far we've had some ceratopsians and we've had some the T-Rex mentioned. So maybe we're going to do something on one of them. But for now, guys, we're going to draw an end to Dinomania. Oh, wow. I know, Eli. Sorry. We're going to draw an end to this edition, okay, of live here on Dinomania on the YouTube channel. And remember, guys, I've said it once, I'll say it again. We are the only verified Dinomania on YouTube and on TikTok. So, and I just seen that message from King Serpent. Of course, I recognize you. Of course, I recognize you. I recognize in lots of these names. Okay. So, everyone, once again, thank you so much for joining me, Ranger Chris, on the episode all about Spinosaurus and some of its sort of its cousins like Irritator, Baryonyx, Sushamimus, to name a few. And hopefully, we've taught you a little bit about this amazing dinosaur. So, from me, Ranger Chris, at Dinomania, we hope to see you again next week when we're going to be delving into another dinosaur of your choice. So everyone, once again, from me, goodbye. Thank you, everyone.